Right, here we are. Good morning. Right, so we are just going to quickly set up on the old YouTube. Let's have a look. Make sure we're live. There we are. Okay. Let's have a look. We are now on 99 subscribers. We're one more until 100. How cool is that? And what we're going to do is we're going to go and do a Typhoon Flight. Callsigns, if we can find it. Nope, not there, so let's have a look. Let's get the ICAO for that. Callsigns ICAO EGXC, there we go. EGXC Callsigns Air Base, there we are. It's one end, that's why. We'll start on the runway because I haven't yet figured out how to take the blanks out. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to fuel it up right to the brim. Okay, here we go. Oh no, wrong aircraft. Let's try again. We pick F-18. We don't want F-18. We want the Eurofighter Typhoon. Get over here, boy. There we go. And we're in the RF. Should be in the RF. We want the call livery. Display blackjack, there we go. And we'll go to Callsigns again. Is it saved? No. Let's pick it up here. No, we want Callsigns, please. There we are. We'll start on the active runway and we'll get going. When it loads.
Callsigns by tower, CJ914 Sierra, Romeo Quebec 85, 11 at runway 25, ready for departure, departing straight out.
Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Cool. Okay, let's very quickly get some information here. At Callsigns, more info. Runway height is 26 feet, so what we need to do is, where is my, where is it? Just looking for my bow out. There it is. We need to be at 12 feet. Is it 12 feet? 26 feet. There we are. And we will tune our nav if we can. Tell you what, I'll do all that in a bit. Right, for now, let's fuel her up a bit more. There you go, fuel tank's full, and let's go for a flight. Once we get our lights on. There we go. Okay, yep, fine. Over here. Okay, that's fine. Just checking everything here. Console display. Let's get them on. That's fine, that's fine. Anti-cold lights to white. Information lights to on. Cool. Okay, let's see if there's anyone else around. And we'll take a flight up to the Mac Loop, I think. Good. Okay, afterburners on. Gear up. Give us some speed, and then we'll do a high speed ascent. There we go. Okay, that will do. And there we go, we're going to head to the east. Off the afterburners. There we go. Okay, and now we're going to turn to the west. There we are. So look where we are, and probably head down to the Mac Loop and go and have a go around that, and then we'll head down to Heathrow, and that'll be it. By then, it'll be time to go and play some football. So we're going to head up here, just across the country. It won't take us long. It takes about 7 or 8 minutes to get over there. Once we get the burners on, but this is where we're going here, and then we're going to do the Mac Loop. So, burners on. Probably my favourite livery, this one. I'm about to break the sound barrier. I haven't heard it yet. Usually it bangs. Can't hear it. Haven't heard it yet. We'll just head down to Wales. Okay, and we are heading up here. Okay, a little bit closer to Wales before we start. Now I'm going to tell you what, let's go do some low level stuff. An airport here.
Pull up, pull up.
I am. Let's fly over this lovely countryside here. Let's make sure we're going in the right place. Yes, we are heading directly for it. Okay, what's this over here? Let's see if we can go between the buildings here. Let's have a look. Okay, you ready? Three, two, one. Round. There we go. And through. One there, look. Okay, big pull up. And around.
Pull up, pull up.
Now we're going to head over to near the Mac Loop. We're almost there. Let's go find some more buildings to fly between. And then later on we've got Andy coming on, which should be good. So we didn't want to use Callsigns Maverick and Goose. No, Viper and Goose. So he's Moose. Moose will be on a little bit later. Although I think I might be Moose, I don't know. Okay, here we go, let's get close. Currently 725 knots. As we head over, it's quite unstable at the moment, so I can't put too bigger inputs in. Really small little inputs. And we will now pull up. There we go, that'll do. And what we'll do, we'll probably stop for a bit of fuel, and then we'll head down the loop. Yeah, done right. We just need to head a little bit to the right. Get those burners back in. Where are we now? This is fine. Whoops. Only a little one. Just before I go football. Weird how to switch it, isn't it? Just so you can do the boom if you want to switch. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone else. I'll say no to that. Okay, so nearly in Wales. We're going to stop here for a little bit of fuel. The Mac Loop will be below us quite shortly. We'll stop here, get some fuel, and then we'll get up, and then we'll come up this valley here, and then round into the loop. Now I'm not sure exactly where it is. I haven't really done my homework. It'd be nice to actually figure out. Let's have a look, see if I can get. Okay. Just trying to get a map of this. Entry, exit points. So, as we move to the right to go towards where we need to go, so the Mac Loop, I need to understand exactly where it is on the map here. So you come in at this point here, and you come across to here, and you fly round and down here, and then up here, I think. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. If need be, we'll scout it out first before we go and do it. But first I'm going to need to fuel 50%. And we've just oversped the aircraft. Whoops. That's why it crashed like that. Still weren't focusing on it. Okay, what we can do is we can go down into the valleys here for a minute. As we head to the west, we're going to have a fly through these.
Pull up, pull up.
Go down here and do this. There we go. Bit high. Come back down through here. It'd be good if you could download files to actually tell you where to go.
Transonic.
Okay, we need to go out to sea. See where we are a minute. And we're going to come out over and turn right. Get some fuel, so we'll do a quick landing. And then we'll go and have a look, see if we can do a slow flight through the loop, and then we'll do a little race and see. And I know that me and Andy, we're going to time ourselves as well and have little races each night, if we can. Work pending, obviously. Or work dependent, should I say. Here we go.
Transonic.
It's quite unstable, as you can see. As we come out into the sea, I know where we are now. Come up to 4,000. Just as we come around this part. That'll do actually, we'll go to 2,000. Now we'll come around. That's around the next point, is where we're going to land. Just sit over here, look. As that comes out, pretty much heading directly for it now. Very wobbly. Very wobbly. Now, is that because of my... No, it's not. Okay, here we go. It is this one in front of me, isn't it? Yeah, it is this one. Cool, let's go and land. So I'm going to slow down now. Bit of speed brake. There we go. Okay, first notch flaps coming in. Got a long runway here as well. It's very bumpy. Yeah, I think it was my controller actually. Okay. Beautiful. Need to work out where we go on here. So have a quick look. I'll fly through it slowly. Okay. I've got the runway. And we'll quickly land it. Okay, speed's coming off now. Let's go high enough so I can see the runway. There it is. Okay, gears coming out. Cool. Let's go and land. Don't go much faster than that, so slower than that. Okay, let's speed up a little bit. I always forget my brake button on this. I'm very close. One more and I've got 100. One more. That's all I need. One more person to press that button. Okay, here we go. This is good. Oh, a little bit low with that tree, but we're okay. Quite shallow here. Okay, power off. Speed brakes up. There we go. A little bit of a bounce, but we're on. Okay, what we'll do is we'll stop and we're going to have a look at the loop. We can probably still take off from here actually, to be fair. So, there we are. What's this? A YouTube notification. Still at 99. Still at 99. Come on, one more. That's all we need. Right, let's get some fuel in. There we go, 84%. The reason why I go on the floor to do this is because sometimes it cuts your engines out. If you're in the F-18 and you fuel up in mid-air, it cuts your engines out. Right. Let's go and have a look at the loop. So, now I've got my phone out and I'm going to prepare this. I've not done this before, so I'm going to have a quick look. So, for the Mach loop, you enter at this point here. You fly across. Is there a different... Map settings. No. Is there a filter? Recenter on route. Nearest airports. Display size. Right. So let's go back here. So you come into here. You come across down here. Ah, I see. Down here. Down here. And then you come up here. So across into this valley. So that's what I need to do. I'm going to fly it slow time, and then the next time I will race through it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Can I size this up? Let's see if we can do it. I've not done this properly before. So we come across, down into this one, around, and up that one. So let's go and have a go. So let's get the flaps in. Flaps to 1. Brakes off. Burners on. A little bit of yaw. Here we go, we're up. Okay, burners off. Gear up. Flaps up. And let's come around.
Landing gear.
Alright. Okay, and as you come around, okay, let's go and have a look. See if we can do it. So we'll do it in slow time first, and I'll see if I can do it. So we come up through this valley just over here.
Landing gear.
Because it's bright, I can't see the speed. Okay. Have I hit 100? Get on! I've now got 100. I'm going to go bake myself a cake. That's decent. Because I was at 93 for ages, but I also haven't streamed for a while. And we're also taking a little bit of a different direction. So a friend of mine flew with me yesterday, and he is quite funny. So what we've decided to do is we've decided to have like a show now. So once a week we're going to sit down, we're going to look at all the new products, we'll buy all the new products, test them out, and then we're going to do, if you've seen Top Gear, where they do the star in a reasonably priced car, so we're going to do that with different planes around
landing
different parts.
Gear.
Which is good. So like I said to him, so we just need to work it. But 100, what a little milestone. I can't see it on mine yet, but what a little milestone for me. Okay, let's go and have a look at this Mac loop, shall we? I'm very slow at the moment. Probably took the air brake out. That's probably why. There we go. I've obviously pressed that button without realising. Okay, let's come into this part here. I'm just going to get my phone back up so I can see. If you are on the stream, you have just been that 100th person. Thank you very much. Everyone's got to start somewhere, so it's class. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right, let's come in here. And so the entry point for the Mac loop is towards the top. So I'm going to, very hard to tell where it is on this point. I think I can see it. So we come up through here. Let's get a little bit more altitude just so I can see. Okay, so let's have a look. So there is, coming across here, we come across into the valley, here, and we come up to where it goes right. Let's see. So I'm going to scout this out so I can have a look later on. But you come up and around here, so You come across here, and I think you turn into this one. So we come across here. Let's get some. I've got enough speed, which is fine. Where are we? Because you have to go down a channel. I think it's this bit here. So let's have a look. And then you turn left and go around. So let's have a look. That one, it looks like that one there. So you come down into this valley here. Down and round. So it'll be a hard right. Yeah. Round. Obviously I'm going quite slow. Hard left. Round. And then you come hard right. Round. Around this bit here. Straight on. I mean, I don't know if that track follows it. And then we come down here. And it's a left and a right. Left. Into this valley. No, that seems, no, it's right, it's alright, it's alright. Thanks Mo, see you soon. Down here, right, I think oh, it's down there, look. So I'm above it at the moment. So let's go back into this valley here. So you come down into here. I'm going to crash it, so don't be careful. And then you come down here, is it? Nah, I can't work it out. I need to get rid of this. Some of it. It looks like this here, doesn't it? Is it? I know it comes round to the right. I need to try and get some waypoints into the flight plan. So we come around here. There we go. Around here. Tell you what, I'm going to follow the map in the top left. Round here. Round here. Round, following this road. Follow this road round. Comes around there, and then I reckon it's a swing to the right. As you come around here. Over here. I have no idea where I am now. I'm trying to follow the valleys. I do some gliding up here at a place called the Black Mountains Gliding Club. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Beautiful place to do some gliding because you've got all the wind coming off the ridges. A good bit of ridge lift. Okay, I'm going to turn right here. I think that's wrong, but no, I think that was a wrong turn. Definitely a wrong turn. And we come up, ban over. And I crashed. Yeah, I shouldn't have done the loop. Shouldn't have done the barrel. Right, let's get back on track. I wonder if I go up. I see it. I need to map this out. A bit poor of me really coming in and trying it straight away when actually there's the sea. I need to do a map. I need to do like a waypoint map. You know what? I think I might do this later on. Do a waypoint map. It's pretty cool. I'll do that later on. I'm going to do myself a waypoint map and then I can follow it. Right, in the meantime, let's go and land because I do have to go and play football in a minute. So we'll set ourselves back up to take us back down to, I'll tell you what, where are we at the moment? We are North Wales, aren't we? Yeah, well, I'll head ourselves back down there. And then I'm going to head off and play football. And then I'll come back on later on. Hopefully Andy will be on later on. There we go. Transonic. We'll head out here. Around this point, and our airport is just down there. Taliban. So Taliban is somewhere where I've been before. That's go there with the armed forces and do some training. It's pretty cool. Okay, over this point, and round, and we'll see the airport in just a second. There we go, I see it. Over the next mouth.
Transonic.
Over this point and straight in. Oh, there's a little airport there, but this thing won't be able to land there, definitely not. Come across. Looks like a little gliding site there, isn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah. Little grass field. Okay, here we go. We'll set up for landing now. We're going to slow down. Probably hear loads of toys in the background. That's my son playing on his iPad. Cool, right, so let's get ready to go. Where are we? Speed brakes on. So 300 knots, 296. That's fine, speed brakes off. Just over the other side here. Probably just see the runway through here, look. There you go, look, see it? Right in front of us. So I'm just going to turn right a little bit. There we are. And turn left. And slow down. Okay. Bit of air brake. That's fine. Landing gear. Very slight little movements, a little bit of throttle. Forgot about the trees at the bottom, so we'll rest it a little bit here. Not trimmed very well. That's fine. And we're down. Bit of a bump in the runway. And there we are. Another successful Typhoon landing. I do quite like this thing. It's pretty good. I'll put the parking brakes on. And we'll shut her down. So that was pretty decent. That is unfortunately it now. I do have to go and play some football now. So we'll be on a bit later on. Hopefully Andy will be on as well. And we can kick off our first ever dedicated flight sim show. And I think today we're going to be looking at the Miltech Solutions Black Hawk, this Typhoon, and then we're going to do our first ever we need to think of a name for it at the moment, but it's like the Top Gear's Star in a reasonably priced car, but we're going to do it in a base air pilot in a very unreasonably priced plane, but we just got to think of a name. In the meantime, thanks very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and again, if you are still on the channel and you've clicked the subscribe button, we have just reached over 100 people, so thank you very much for that. It is appreciated. In the meantime,